Hey, VC, Jeff, back again. Kind of developed a bit of a stack over the week, so I'm just shooting this a little early. Yeah, had a little corona scare. Thought I might have caught it, because I was setting off the temp sensors at work. But yeah, maybe I dodged a bullet. So temp went down soon after, so I don't know. So either I had a really mild case and temp went down right away. I hope that's not the case. Or, yeah, false alarm. Stupid sensor. But good news is, even though I had to use a lot of sick day, whatever, yeah, got a bit of a listening session in while I was isolating. So I got a stack. So I hope everyone else is doing fine. Let's just jump in there. Some stuff I've shown before, I think, but yeah, whatever. Just jump in. This is a great one. This, I think, was a big Tales on the Great Andrew recommendation. Tony Williams' Lifetime Emergency. So, fusion, 70s. I file this under jazz, but it's not super jazzy. Very psychedelic. So drums, Tony Williams on drums, of course, and yeah, guitar and organ. So John McLaughlin on guitar, and Larry on organ. I can't remember. I think this is a Japanese pressing. I can't remember. But I bought it in Japan anyway. First press. Actually, it's a US press. Okay. So it's a US one. But sourced in Japan, so it's pretty clean. So, yeah, I found a couple copies that were a little on the pricey side, and I ran into this one for less than half of what the other ones are going for. So, yeah, cover got a little ring wear, but otherwise, good one. Polydor, which I had not realized until very recently was a subsidiary of Deutsche Grammophon. It's kind of cool. But yeah, excellent album. Highly recommend this one. Easily 4.5, maybe a little higher, maybe a 5. It's probably going to make my top 100. Pretty close to that one. Getting done, so yeah, maybe I'll start shooting that pretty soon. Gotta do little tweaks. Yep. Anyway, another one I've had a while. Just never sat down and listened to it. I've streamed this many a times. Monk's Black Monk Time. I guess this would be considered their first album. This is the Light in the Attic one from about 10 years ago, so it's got a bonus disc on there with some more stuff, and they also have a early hits kind of, I guess it's a comp of their 7 inches. But yeah, a lot of that kind of garagey proto-punk stuff. Gatefold more or less reproduces the original artwork. Yeah, so I think you guys kind of know the Monks at this point, but yeah, they're a bunch of GIs. They got waylaid in Germany. They were contemporaries of the Beatles at the time. If you read the liner notes, basically they're saying the bad girls went to their shows and the good girls went to the Beatles shows. Yeah, they did the old, was it tonsure or whatever on their heads. I guess some of the locals thought they were actual monks, so they were getting like free stuff from locals until they figured out that with all the drinking and smoking, they weren't actually monks. But yeah, so kind of garage punk, proto garage punk, yeah, mid 60s, really awesome stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. So I Hate You, Complication, Long Time, of course. Yeah, that's a classic. Highly recommend this one. Yeah, the second album's not as strong, but it has some good stuff on it. But yep, I'd say 4.5-ish on that. It's a pretty solid one. Another really great album. This is all killer, actually. So Oliver Nelson, Blues Abstract and the Truth. You can see from the lineup, it's a pretty damn good album. This one gets shown every once in a while. This is a Japanese pressing. So Paul Chambers, Eric Dolby, Bill Evans, Roy Haynes, and Freddie Hubbard. So you can pretty much guess what that sounds like. So Impulse. This is the Rainbow Repress. Like I said, to clean it, had a little surface noise, so I think a lot of that will come off with a spin clean. I bought a spin clean a couple months ago, or got it for a birthday present, but yeah, haven't used it yet. Borrowed my friends. Typically wanted it. Yeah, they did make a decent difference. I just couldn't pull the trigger. But anyway, another Japanese pressing. First press. I'm in dual 2. Japanese first presses are a single disc. They don't have that second disc with all the extended versions. With the song, but yeah, I don't think the second disc is as essential. But great pressing on Liberty. I'm in dual 2. It's one of those things you just put on and kind of chill to. Put the headphones on. You know this album, man. I got a repress with like a metallic up on it. So, sorry, man. Flake sleeves hate these things. Do not buy flake sleeves. But yeah, it's got the gatefold, Japanese liner notes. I'm missing the Obi strip, but whatever, man. I don't care. Got a really good price on that in Tokyo at my local. That just showed up in the new arrivals bin. Paid a little more than I usually do for albums, but yeah, this one's worth it. That was a good one. It wasn't that much more than the repress, so whatever. And then, yeah, these things I think go for like $200-300 Japanese pressing, so yeah, whatever. Did not pay anything anywhere near that. I think it was like more like the $40-50 range. This one, American Aquarium, double album, not gatefold though. So yeah, produced by Jason Isbell, kind of country rock and alternative country rock. Yeah, sob stories and whatnot, burn, flicker, and die. Yeah, it's kind of one of those downward spiral of life kind of albums. But yeah, that's actually a really good album. If you like Drive-By Truckers, you probably like these guys. From what I've streamed or purchased, I'd say this is their best album. But yeah, good one. I bought this a while back. I don't know how easy it is to still get a hold of. This was a Goodwill find for like $1.50, I think. So what do you call it? Ragtime. So I think I've seen Mazzy and a few other people show this in the past. Love that artwork though. So this is like 80, 81 around there. That's Leon Redbone. Got a cool label, possibly. Yeah, Emerald City. So, yeah, I wouldn't pay a lot for this, but I don't think they go for a lot. It's worth picking up if you like Ragtime. It's a good one. Modern Ragtime. This one, yeah, not exactly my cup of tea. I'll probably be losing this one. I like, this is Kazumi Watanabe. So it's a fairly like well-reviewed album, but he's getting more into his like cool smooth jazz period. Smooth jazz, yeah, the elevator music stuff. Yeah, it's well done for what it is, but yeah, it's like I don't know. I like his earlier stuff a lot more, but yeah, it's a solid album. But yeah, I didn't really pay a lot for this, even with the Opus strip, but yeah, it's like a near minty copy. But I probably won't be selling this because it's worth more than in the States, especially than what I paid for it. And I just don't think I'm going to listen to that one. I do like his earlier works a lot better. Yeah, but for me, not really my thing. But yeah, if somebody wants to purchase it, let me know. So here, but I'll probably be throwing that on there. But yeah, it's a well-reviewed album. It's just not my thing. Here I did a bit of a trade with, I think I mentioned it last video. I did a trade with Sean, so I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna be if the snow tonight's not too bad, I'll get your stuff off on Monday or maybe Tuesday. Sean, I'll try to get to you quickly. But yeah, keep getting these snowstorms here. We're getting another one tonight. Got Skullflower. This is one that apparently was a little too rough for Sean, so Randy, definitely don't go here. But yeah, Skullflower, it's this one's more in the vein of the like Japanese noise artists like Masana or Murzbao, like pretty brutal. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a bit long. I think this is actually a comp of two other previous albums or two live sessions. But yeah, it's just like modulated feedback kind of stuff. So definitely not for everybody, but I enjoyed it. So I don't know, not not their best, but it's got, yeah, so 2 50-minute sides. Paris Working and La Noche de, well, Purgis, whatever that is. All previous released on CDR. So I guess it's like a comp of 2 previous CDRs. But, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's a solid 4, but I don't know. I think it was a little too brutal for Sean. Like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of I have never. I just getting into these guys recently, so but I really enjoyed that. But anyway, moving on. This was a freebie I got a while back for my parents, strangely enough. This is kind of a mixed bag album. For me, like 3.5. I probably will hold on to this because it has some really, really good tracks. When it's good is really good, but there's some really pretty meh tracks on here too. So with G Love, I think the strongest tracks are all the covers, but the covers are really strong. Um, he's got that 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, which is like Paul Simon. Yeah, his cover, that's amazing. And he does a really good version of Pale Blue Eyes, which, Velvet Underground. First, like, few tracks, I believe, are his own. And then there was like one other cover on here, but I can't figure it out. But yeah. Um, was it Fixing to Die, I think Kitty Miss, Milk and Sugar, like the first like 3 or 4 tracks are really strong, and like those 2 covers are really strong. I think there was one other good track cover. The rest of it's pretty throwaway, to be honest. Um, but yeah, if you see this on CD, it's probably worth picking up if you get it on the cheap. So, but yeah, just for you're just gonna want to skip some of those tracks. Yep, New York Doll, self-titled. Actually, I got this from my brother, but he's grabbed enough of my albums over the years or whatever, man. I do need to get a vinyl copy, but yeah, that's a 5-star album, man. This all killer. Personal opens up with Personality Crisis. Looking for a Kiss is on here. Frankenstein, the original version. Trash. Yeah, Private World, Jet Boy. Yeah, there is all killer. That's an album, man. So New York glam rock, whatever. This is another really good one. So this is, see if I can get the focus on there. Masahiko Sato. You can kind of get it there if you got a big enough screen. Masahiko Sato and sound breakers with one word. Okay. Amalgamation. So this is a bootleg. It's a Japanese jazz, like Japanese. It's some of the track. It's 2 tracks, I believe. 2 tracks. I think it's a 2-track album. Like basically, it's 2 sides of a LP. The LPs go for crazy money. It's like, oh, this one's like worth $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I don't know what they go for, but they're one of those ridiculous ones that you just don't get. Every once in a while, it gets an official CD repress. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 album represses, but they go for a couple hundred for the repress. I'm going to buy the bootleg, man. So I paid about $10 shipped on this. This is a Swedish bootleg, but I think like was it Phoenix or whatever out of UK? Them or Bamboo. I think it's Phoenix though. They have another bootleg. I couldn't tell you which one's better, but this one is pretty clean. It's like a little bit of like a sibilant or whatever, but I don't know. It might have. And I can hear like a little tape noise, which I don't know. Maybe that was on the original, but for what it is, I'm not paying for the real thing, man, until there's like an official release. But yeah, amalgamation. If you can pick that up. It's a little blurry because it's dark here. And maybe that picks up a little better. There we go. There you go, guys. But yeah, this 4.5, 5 stars. It's up there, man. So partially free jazz, partially fusion, like guitar-y fusion. A little bit of that Japanese flavor. Really, really good album, man. I highly recommend this one. The Japanese flavor, I guess. Jim O'Rourke, Tokyo. He lives in Tokyo now. This is a artist. I believe he's based out of Tokyo. I've seen. There was an art gallery that was down the street from me, where I lived. So I'd go in there, and they had this guy show in there. They were selling some of his work. I kind of wish I bought some extra, but yeah, it's kind of like 500 plus. So, some more expensive there than that. But yeah, really good. This is not as another one I got from Sean. I guess I kind of prefer when O'Rourke's doing more of the noise and whatever stuff, more experimental stuff. This is a little more of the John Fahey. He's basically channeling John Fahey on this one. Really, really good album. For me, like maybe 4.5-ish. It's got the opening track. I think is quite strong. I can't remember what it's called. So like Women of the World or something like that. I don't know. Women of the World is what it's called. Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend this album. It's got a vinyl release. I think it's going up in price because I think it ran out. I wanted the vinyl on this, but yeah, I'll take the CD, man. I got that at a tree. Yeah, I think that one was digitally mastered anyway. It doesn't matter. This one's not going to show up very well. This is a thrift find. That's that Metallica, whatever the album was called. Just self-titled, maybe. Black Album. It's the one with Sandman. And was it Unforgiven's on here. Don't Tread on Me. Through the Never. It's a pretty solid album, man. I paid like $1 for it, whatever. But I'm happy to have that back in my collection. I had that years ago when it came out. It's still fun to listen. Don't need to go into that one. Another one I got from Sean, so Hive Mind. I think this is a comp as well. Chains of Ice. It's actually a 5-inch. So I think he's got Rollins recommended. So it's again not for everyone. It's again like feedback loops, that sort of thing. But it's one of those things like you put on in the evening to kind of chill too. I enjoyed it quite a lot. And then here, this was part of my K-Rex haul of randomly chosen albums. Modest Mouse, and I don't know what the hell this is called, so I can't read that. Long Time? I don't think that's the right. Spooky or something. I can't even read that font. Anyway, yeah, it's alright. This one's probably not one of his best, but yeah, when he first started, I sent away for one of his cassettes. Like this is like early '90s, and he never sent it. He cast a check, bastard. I got your CD now, man. But yeah, I don't think this is considered to be one of his better ones. But yeah, kind of yeah, experimental folky stuff. I don't know, but very typical K-Rex, weird folky stuff. Yeah, 3.5-ish on that. Maybe a 4. I did enjoy it. This one's stronger though. The Crabs is one of the Calvin. I guess he doesn't do this. Okay. So Calvin Johnson did record it. I thought he was a little more involved in this. Okay, so it's Lisa and John on guitar. So again, yeah, indie, poppy, lo-fi, but it's a really strong one. They are involved in some other band or one of them, yeah. But yep, the Crabs, Jackpot. This is a pretty solid album. 4.5-ish, yeah. Maybe a little closer to 4. Wouldn't rush out, go out of your way for it, but yeah, I don't think they go for a lot. So highly, yeah, do recommend this one. Maybe not highly recommend it, but yeah, if you see it on the cheap, worth a pickup. I'm pretty sure you can get it on cassette or LP. And there's my Slack, so I just wanted to get that done with before it gets really ridiculous, because I like to keep these under 20 minutes. So, yep, hopefully we don't get a crazy snowstorm in here, so we'll get your box out to you, Sean. Sorry, man, between the Rona and the snowstorms out here, man. Jeez. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's funny, because, like, when Sean sent me the box, it got here, like, in 2 days, media meal, and then, like that Sato CD, I could have driven, if I'd known he was that close, like, the dude was, like, 30-minute drive from here. It took, like, a week and a half to get here for a 30-minute distance. And then other stuff I ordered, like, before Christmas, it took, like, 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Sean sends it. It takes 2 days, every time. What the hell, Sean? Voodoo magic. Anyway. Have a good one, everyone. Take care, and hope you don't get snowed in like I have a feeling I will be tomorrow. But I think, yeah, this one's not as bad, so hopefully they'll get plowed by Monday. Take care.